Hey everyone, Soundwave 884 here. I went out and bought a microphone. The difference is I have to use a different camera because the microphone actually won't work with my old camera I usually film videos with because the port that I plug that into doesn't work. So it's an old camera. I had that one for years, probably about 5 years now. So I'm having to do a different camera, so this might be slightly different than what you've previously seen. But people have mentioned in multiple videos that I sound echoey, I'm hard to hear, or I sound garbled. I should buy a mic. I went out and bought a mic for phone, and I have now plugged it into that camera, and I'm using that for this video here. I actually tried to use it on my laptop with my webcam. I kept freezing up, so that's out of the question. So today we're on this episode of Talkin Bots. We're going to talk about the newly revealed Transformers figures that have been revealed this week and that went up for pre-order. As I'm making this video, they went up for pre-order. Some things have probably sold out on some sites, maybe not all sites. Now on Tuesday of this week, we actually revealed Slipstream and Quake. I was going to make a video about them. I was like, hold up, I know more is coming because the pre-orders aren't until Thursday anyway. We still have Wednesday to go. And I figured maybe we'll get to see that new Deluxe class Optimus Prime, and Wednesday blessed us with that, so we got to see that on Wednesday. And today we got to see a little bit more as well with the leader class Soundwave, the new Galvatron, and some of the new Galvatron and Core class as well. Another Core class figure as well. I don't remember his name, but he's a redeco of Boulder Crash with a new head sculpt. That's the thing. This week's reveals are a lot of repaints, redecos, and retools. As a lot of Transformers are nowadays anyway, a lot of them are just retools. They're making mold that can go multiple different ways, or all they have to do is switch up a few things to get a new figure out of, which is, I guess, cost efficient. But it does make a lot of people feel robbed that they're pretty much buying the same toy over and over again just to get different characters. So we're going to talk about these reveals and give you my opinion. I'm going to let you know exactly what I pre-ordered. I'm going to see what you're going to pre-order or what you might buy from this. You can leave me all that down in the comments below. So first thing I'm going to talk about are the ones I actually pre-ordered. Now, of course, I pre-ordered the Soundwave. I have the Soundwave right here. Now, they did mention in the last fan stream that the Legacy Leader Class Soundwave would be the Netflix Soundwave that came out previously. Just with a Leader Class price point, he's going to come with 3 cassettes. Now, I was giving Hasbro the benefit of the doubt here, hoping that they'll give us a lot of new figures. I figured Buzzsaw would be in there as an extra, incentive to buy this figure. I started thinking 2 more cassettes with Buzzsaw. Now, they've already put out so many different Rumbles, Frenzies, or we got Ravage, Legendary out the Wahoo. They could at least give us 2 new cassette molds, and 3 new cassettes altogether. I was hoping for a slugfest and an overkill with it. Didn't get that. I figured I wouldn't. That was me having some wishful thinking, just hoping for a little bit more there. But we're getting Soundwave with Buzzsaw, which is a redeco of Laserbeak. We're getting Ravage again, and we're also getting Rumble. It's the Studio Series 86 Rumble. But he's not in those colors. He's actually in the Frenzy G1 toy colors, the darker blue and darker purple. And I think it looks pretty good, so it'll be a different figure. People who want a G1 toy accurate deco for Frenzy, you'll have that right there with that one. Now, I ordered it because, of course, my Soundwave is yellowing on the thighs, the button in here, in the elbow joints. I almost bought the bridge set for the Decepticons with Shockwave, Soundwave, and Megatron. I was like, I can't pull the $110 trigger on that because I know that you got a Soundwave coming out, and next year we're getting a Studio Series 86 Megatron. So I was like, I'm going to wait, be patient, and see what they can give us. I really didn't like the Earthrise Megatron's head sculpt. I didn't really want to get another one of those. Even though my Earthrise Megatron is yellowing really bad, he's not even worth trying to resell. I would have to try to fix him up, see if I can get that yellowing to go away. The only reason I really wanted a bridge set was for a new Shockwave to be a little bit more cartoon accurate in colors than what we got here in Siege. Other thing I did order, I pre-ordered the Optimus Prime, the Deluxe class Optimus Prime. This looks just like the G1 toy. He's got yellow light piping, so you get him in the right light. You can even see it in some of the pictures, the little yellow streak on top of his head. So hopefully those eyes are going to glow. The light piping is going to be so good. It'd be like the Cyclonus light piping, or the light piping we got in like Siege Soundwave and stuff like that. Those are good light pipings. And sometimes light piping can really bring life to a figure. Other times it just doesn't work at all. Now this new Optimus Prime is really like the G1 toy. Now, There's no die cast. We do get PVC rubber tires, though. We also get the G1 Toy Accurate Blaster figure as a molded in Matrix. I think it looks really good. It's G1 Toy with nowadays articulation. Now, we're not getting the die cast. There are people who couldn't get the missing link or couldn't afford the missing links. This is a cheaper alternative. I still think it looks really good on your shelf to have something that look like the G1 Toy, and then have this, articulation and posability you're going to get. This is still a neat idea. Maybe they'll do this with other past G1 Transformers. Bring them to the modern day, have them look like they're G1 toys, but given the articulation we have now. Another thing about this toy is you can actually snap on multiple trailers, either the G1 trailer or the Earthrise trailer. He can carry that. And also can store his weapons on the back in vehicle mode. Also, he does have a backpack in robot mode where he can store his weapons as well. This Optimus Prime is also part of the A-class or A-list of figures, much like the Studio Series 86 Bumblebee would be, where they will be on the shelves consistently, meaning like you just get a whole case of them, or maybe it's like half a case of one, half a case of the other. I don't know how they come in the shipment assortments. They'll have their own dedicated price tags at Walmart, Target. If you go in there and you see those Iron Man and the Spider-Man on the shelves, I think they're in the Infinity War boxes. This is how these are going to be. It's supposed to be like not like evergreen, but it's supposed to be something that's going to be there at all times until Hasbro decides to switch it up and put other characters in those slots. Which means hopefully scalpers can have a field day with Bumblebee and Optimus Prime. I'm sure they will try at the start, but if they get replenished like they say they will, then it's really going to fall down soon after. That thing I pre-ordered was the Quake figure. Now I have the Titans Returns or Power of the Prime's Quake, which is molded after the Titans Returns hardhead. Now Quake was not a Headmaster or a Titan Master like it was back then, so it'd be nice to get a more G1 toy accurate or G1 version of Quake with his two Target Master partners. Now I do prefer the blue on the Titans Returns Quake, as it is a little bit darker and deeper, like a navy blue. And the blue on this one is a brighter blue, which is it's almost too bright. Now, doing this figure here, they have now finished the 1988 Decepticon Target Masters. We have Spinister, we have Needle Nose, and now we are getting Quake. Now, then you do the Autobot version. Now, I did make a video about a week or two ago saying my 10 most wanted Transformers I want Hasbro to do. I think number 2 was Landfill, which is the 1988 Autobot Target Master. We got Scoop about, 8 to 10 years ago in the Thrilling 30 line. So, we got Scoop, and he came with his 2 Target Master partners. We need Quick Mix, and we need Landfill, so we can have the Autobots to counter the Decepticons. I also ordered the GoBots 3-pack, which is pretty much a Big Bad Toy Store, I think, exclusive. Also, you can get it on Hasbro Pulse. I can't remember the price. It's like $80 or something. Maybe it was like 70. It's 3 Deluxe class Transformers. It's the GoBots Treads, Pathfinder, and Smallfoot, retooled or redecoed, I should say, from Cosmos, Warpath, and then Gears. Now, the Gears does have a little bit of retooling on the head sculpt there for the eye band. And that's really the only difference, the colors and the plastics. And they are all 3 decent molds, in my opinion. I like to see them in the GoBot colors. And these are based off the old eHobby version, I think, from 2004. We already got Road Ranger and Bug Bite. Next, when we get the new Deluxe Class Power Glide into the other characters, so then we get the full set. They can't do them to look just like the GoBots. And we got that Crasher in the Velocitron line. Now, Hasbro owns the name GoBots and the names of the characters. They just don't own the exact likenesses, which is still owned by, I think, Bandai owns them now. And that is all I pre-ordered from this. I was like, a lot of the other things, I can wait to find them in stores. Now, one of the other exclusives is a Hasbro Pulse exclusive. The 2-pack comic version of Emirate, Zeron, and Flame. Flame is a retooling of War for Cybertron Gamer Edition Megatron. We get a new head sculpt with that. And Zeron is from the Siege Deluxe Class Refractor. He does have the same legs, like the shins, but he's got these tank treads on the sides. I don't know where those come from. They look so familiar, I just can't place where they're from. He's got a nice retooling of Refractor there. I kind of want to pick them up. If they're still available after this video, I might pre-order them as well. Another redeco, we're getting Slipstream, which is a redeco with a new head. Or you can say a retool, I guess, because we do get a new head, we get new tooling there, and we get new weapons with this. We get blasters instead of swords. It's just the Legacy United Windblade done as Slipstream, which I think it looks fun. It's called the Cyberverse Universe, which is trying to go after the colors, but the colors aren't exactly accurate, missing some red on the legs. But still, it's a decent figure. I enjoy the wind blade, so the slipstream will still be a good seeker to add to your collection. Also, we're getting a Leader Class Armada, I believe it is, Galvatron. Now, I wouldn't really be into the Unicron trilogy of toys or the show. I did buy some of the toys retroactively because I did like the designs of a few of them. Now, this one is just the previous Megatron, brand new colors and everything. It looks decent. I like the color scheme. It'll go with your Tidal Wave, Titan class Tidal Wave and everything. It looks fine. Again, it's a straight out, I believe, redeco of the previous figure. And that's the theme of these reveals. A lot of repaints going on. We got two new core class figures coming out. We get Galvatron from the Megatron we just got. And we just have a few different, I think, accessories on him. And then we're getting a redecoing of Boulder Crash with a new head sculpt. I don't recall his name either. I do have Boulder Crash. It's a decent figure. I wasn't going to get it, but I was at Target about a month or two ago. I was like, I want to get something. Another redeco, repaint, but we do get a new head sculpt. We're getting animated Motor Master here. So it's the animated Optimus Prime Voyager figure from Legacy United. Redecoed, repainted, new colors of plastic to be Motor Master of the Stunticons. And we get a whole new head sculpt. They did say they had to try to shrink the head sculpt down a little bit to get it to fit in the transformation that was already there from the previous Optimus Prime figure. That's one I might pick up in stores if I see it in stores when it comes out, or one I might add to a list for Christmas, birthdays, something like that.
Another reveal was a package refresh for Metal Hawk. It's the same figure we've already got, it's just got changes in the colors of plastic to more resemble the original G1 toy, as the first release resembled more of how he appeared in the cartoon over in Japan. You can see the version 1 on the left, version 2 on the right, and next to the original G1 toy.
Overall, I think the reveals were, I don't want to say lackluster, but I mean, there's a lot to be desired. Some of them pretty cool. The 2-pack comic book 2-pack was decent enough. Soundwaves, it's all right. It's slightly different than the previous Netflix version. I think it's got different. It's more orange around this than yellow. It's got more of the painted silver forms like the bridge set. So he's slightly different. So repaint, redeco is the award of the week for this. We do get a little bit of new tooling on some of them. And they look pretty cool. I mean, I don't get my expectations up too high for anything. Soundwave, I know I'm going to get out of that pack. Optimus Prime is the only one I don't know about, and it's going to transform pretty much like the Missing Link or the G1 Prime. So I'm interested in that the most, I would say. The Combo 2-pack I might pre-order. It looks decent. It's different, but something I'm not really attached to. I don't have much nostalgia for that. I'm trying to go for more things that kick my nostalgia, and that's why I'm going for Quake. It's because I want characters that's going to finish my G1 Transformers from 84 to 88. I'm really wanting to get those, especially 84, 85, 86, 87, 88. I would like to grab them as well if they release those kind of characters. So, did you pre-order any of these new Transformers? You can let me know down in the comments below. Did you think the reveals were lackluster, or were you excited by them? Either way is fine with me. It's your collection. Do what makes you happy. Anyway, thanks for watching. Until the next one. Peace out. And I hope this mic works. Also, you can get this shirt that's attached to. Peace out.